Alrighty, welcome back. So we're going to be in Dune Awakening again. That's a big boy ship. I'm working on the tier 2 for all of these. Trying to get all these to tier 2. We're getting there. It's a lot of work. I don't even have enough points to use them all at tier 2, but we are getting there. Did I fill this up? I gotta fill up my vehicle. I've got to repair it because I've been taking some damage lately. 99% is good enough. Alright, let's do some repairs. And then we're going to head out. We're going to do a few more before we head back to Arakeen. We've got some blood for Mentat, I think it is. Just need to repair my wings. And then we're going to go flying and go to another PY and get some other thing for the trooper. So that we can do it all at once. Because they're both in Arakeen. And, you know, less trips. Smarter. Work smarter, not harder, right? Put that there and let us go. So, we're going over here somewhere. This way. Looks like that way. Alright, is this where I need to be? No. This. Yep, alright. We'll investigate the mineral extraction facility, see what's going on. Hopefully that'll send us back to Arakeen, and we will get 2 more of the tier 2, which I think that puts us all at the tier 2 level. I am still working on the planetologist for tier 3. He won't talk to me again, so I gotta go find another one of these things wherever he's at and find out if he got himself caught and thrown in a prison cell again or something. Let me guess, I gotta go from the inside. Well, I don't see an entrance over here, so I'm gonna guess yes. I gotta go from the inside. Alright. Inside it is. Would it be this? No. Maybe. I don't think so. I'm betting down. Or it's this thing over here. Yeah, that. Let's see. What about down? Yeah, let's try that. Yep. This one's the mineral extraction facility. Because there is the radiation. Alright, let's go see what's going on. Oh. Yeah, turkey. Alright, Tuco, gotta find your remains, buddy. It's a box with nothing in it. I guess we're going down. Poison gas. Come up here. Is he over here? Seems like he would be right by that bike. I think I shot all to hell. Oh, literally right by the bike. They made an example out of him. He made somebody mad. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Arakeen. Yep, now we can do both at the same time. That works out very much better for me. I mean, it'd be better if I actually shot the guy instead of just, like, you know, firing over his head. I really want that tier 5 one that, well, at least the tier 5 one, that also gives 2,500 water. It's 5,500 blood and 2,500 water. Oh, nope, that's what I want. Simultaneously. Sounds like a plan to me. I don't know, let's just go up first and see where I want to go. I just need to get to the world map. Right. I think I can go that way, but I think I can go right there. One way or the other, we'll figure it out. That's a bright sun. Close enough. So it means I gotta go right there. Maybe right there? Probably over there. Let's see if I can sneak in it right here. Should be able to. There's that big ass Harco base. It's huge. What the crap is that thing? Some people build some very interesting bases. Yep, it's interesting. That person wants to get to the deep desert immediately. Be like, I can throw a rock and hit the deep desert. Alright, let's pop into Arakeen and hopefully get tier 2 of 2 more of our guys. And I think that's actually it, maybe. Might get lucky and this will finish all of them at tier 2. I need to figure out where Derek is so I can go to tier 3 with Planetologist. Want to open up, once you get to tier 3, is these keystone. They're not all abilities, but the keystones, I want to open them up so that have some more fun. Alright, where am I going? In here for one of them, up top for the other. Alright. Alright, Mentat boy. Are you going to finally give me tier 2?
I calculated you. Do you have the blood sample data? Good. Very good. I will collate this soon. For now, you have earned more training. You will now learn the integrated communication methods. This Gestalt and function overlays data pads in your awareness. This will resolve complexities and masses of input from the Mentat Index catalog techniques, which you have already mastered.
Incorporating specialized data affect the process.
Excellent question. Our next lesson deals with this topic directly. Your initial problem will be breaking tensions arising from the diversion assembly of minutiae and data on specialized subjects. Be warned, without Mentat overlay integration, you can be immersed in the Babel problem. It is the label we give the omnipresent dangers of achieving wrong combinations from accurate information. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Impressive. I shouldn't think you will suffer the Babel problem.
We text fingers. Wet X fingers. Alright, so what did that do? What did that do? Was that just the tier 2? I think that was just tier 2. So then to do these, you gotta do what? Talk to him again, maybe?
I calculated you. Before we progress further, tell me, why do you wish to be a Mentat?
Less football. Sorry, excellence.
I know this desire to be of use, purpose, guardrails against all the screaming possibilities firing in our synapses, over and over. Thoughts radiating in every direction, threatening to pull our molecules apart, to have our potential focused like a laser, the only true peace. I have recorded the blood data from the Atreides deserters as well as our conclusions on this mimic film. See that Thufir Hawat receives this. He will see its value. He will see my value. He must.
Alright. We'll go to Thufir. Hopefully that'll give us one capstone ability. It looks like, I think it said a capstone ability, so it looks like we get one. So I guess we gotta do 3 whatever quests, maybe chains, to get each of the 3 capstone unlocked. And that's 15. Maybe 15 different chains of quests. There's a lot to do. It's good though. A lot of stuff.
I am afraid I am a very busy man. Unless you have something compelling to share. I predicted this would happen, though I prayed I was wrong. Let's have it then. Well, bring me a mnemic film, or do not. In fact, I would prefer the latter.
What? Okay. Sure. Go back and talk to him, see what's up with that. I'll stop by Kara on the way because she is upstairs. Alright, hopefully she'll give us Tier 2 Swordmaster now.
You're back. Did you find Tuco? Damn it, Tuco. I loved you like the degenerate shitbag uncle you thought you were. It's true. You never missed an opportunity to rip me off. And when your hands weren't in my pocket, they were on my ass.
Nah.
But you always had my back. Rest in peace, Uncle Tuco. I guess I owe you some training, Boot.
Yes, you do, lady. So, yes. Yes. Alright. So we got that unlocked. Now,
You're back.
Immediately give us more.
I feel like a clutch of Centrixian flatworms are having an orgy in my skull.
Oh, that's
I need you
interesting.
to shoot me, Boot. Put me down like a syphilitic Kulon. It's the withdrawal, Boot. The stimulation from the implant. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. Think of the greatest spice high, mixed with the most powerful orgasm you've ever had. Except it goes on and on, as long as the button is pushed.
Okay.
Before long, you find yourself doing anything. As long as they hit that button one more time. It was the only thing that kept me in line.
I'd like to see that.
They had me, and there was nothing I could do about it. I only escaped because we came here. The static interference disrupted the control deck. But even though I got away, I never really got away. In my wildest dreams, I never imagined how dependent I'd grown on that stimulation. Its absence is excruciating. If you don't shoot me in the face, you're going to have to find me some stims. They're the only thing keeping me right side up. And I'm fresh out. There's a back alley surgeon in Harko, Dr. Kumari. She doesn't like me very much, but she won't turn you away. Find her. Show her
What's
this
up, CD
list
Clone?
of symptoms. She'll know what to do. As always, Boot. The details are in the contract.
I am working on trainers, trying to get all of them to 2. I think okay, that's a 2. That is not yet at 2. Hey, I just did that. I just did Swordmaster. How am I... Oh, you suck. I just did Swordmaster. It unlocked. And now I've got a quest unlock number 3. What? Oh, that's bullcrap. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I unlocked Trooper. I'm lay dumb. Okay. So now I need to go to... Yes, the bar, and tell him that Thufir doesn't give a crap about him. He's gonna love that. He wants so bad for Thufir to acknowledge him.
I calculated you returning a half. Did you show my data to Thufir or what yet? That does not calculate. I did everything right. My data was impeccable, useful, vital. He's letting emotion taint his logic. Everyone lets emotion corrupt their logic. I do not understand their slavish surrender to the illogical. It defies all reason. Yes, of course. I am not pinioned by emotion. I must consider a more extreme stratagem. In the meantime, I owe you training.
Yes, you do.
Above all, the Mentat must be a generalist, not a specialist. Specialists are paralyzed by nitpicking and quibbles over commas. The Mentat generalist brings to decision-making a healthy common sense. They must embrace the broad sweep of what is happening in his universe. Say, there's no mystery about this at the moment. This is what we want now, but it may prove wrong later. But we'll correct that when we come to it.
Okay, understand.
And let us begin.
Indeed.
You continue to be an anomaly of rapid learning.
Unlocks a Mentat capsule. So I'm guessing I pick one. Unlocks at the trainer. Or is it just because I haven't? I wonder if I have to have boat trees all the way up in order to get those. Huh? I'm curious if I have level 3 yet. Let's find something that I really, really want to have and get that thing up. What's this? Headshot damage is very, very nice if I can actually shoot in the head, you know. Bag. All ranged weapons. I mean, that's cool. Dark Growth's going fine. I am working on the trainers, getting them all maxed out, doing all their quests. I get everybody unlocked to 2, except, well, sort of. Apparently Swordmaster, I thought I did it, but I didn't. Swordmaster and Bene Gesserit still aren't at 2. These 3 all. I'm still stuck on Planetologist. Every time you get to where you've done a step, then he's like, I won't talk to you anymore, screw you, because you gotta go find him because he got imprisoned in one of the ecolabs somewhere, and you gotta find out where the hell he is. I've already done that twice, and I'm still stuck, and I can't get any further. So we'll get there. What's this? My Spidar does even more damage. Sure, let's try it, just so I can see if I've got everything unlocked. I do. So I can go to level 3 with this. Let's unlock that. Okay, do I have to have these to go? I don't want that, but... Oh, okay. Alright, so I don't want to keep wasting points.
I calculated you. I know what we have to do now. I know what drastic measures will... I have run the computations day and night. I have gone over and over the equation that is Thufir Hawat. I have. There is a Harkonnen informant kept in an Atreides base. You will go. You will assassinate this informant. This is merely the first step in an elaborate plan with phases both myriad and multiform. I will explain the rest when you return. When the great work is complete, it will prove the flaws in their security. It will prove they require my help.
So another one to unlock a Mentat Capstone still, but I don't know how I didn't unlock the first one.
I will be here, working out the rest of the many details.
Yeah, what I'm confused by is, so I'm on Mentat. I've already done one quest that says unlock capstone skills. These guys right here. The only thing I can think of is I'm required to get everything before it'll let me have it. I guess. So if I activate it, that passive will cause me to drain way more power when I hit their shield. I mean, the Hunter Seeker's cool. It's an instant kill, but alright, I'm gonna try. I don't want to waste these points, but I'm gonna try something. So that did not. It did not unlock this. Unlock at the trainer. I don't understand.
I calculated.
Do I have to?
Returning a half hour.
No. Okay. So, how the hell? I can always respec to get out of all this. How do I unlock it? I'm on the second quest still. I mean, unless you got to do all of the quests and then they all unlock at once, maybe? I don't know. I am confused. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go over to Harko and talk to this back alley thing. Because right now, for good or for ill, I am a gun build. At some point, I'm probably going to move to a melee build with... So what my thought is, I think... Sniper the nasties before I get there, but as soon as they close in, I switch to going all melee. I already have the skills to do so. I changed this out with knee charge, and so I already have the 3 abilities. That's very helpful for traversal, and I have the let's see. Yeah, I would have to change those out though. There is one. What is it? It's where you get downed. You get extra, is that it? Oh, I don't have it yet. Right. That will need to be on there in replace of that when I'm going to be doing melee, so whatever. So I'm getting there. But that's what I've been working on. I've done enough farming for the guild. We've got the Assault Thopter done except for one piece because I don't want to spend 24.5k to get the parts. I'll farm them, but where I gotta farm them, I don't want to do that on stream. It'd be boring. Down in Radiation Land. I really enjoy the game. I totally get where the devs were saying that's at least 100 hours of PvE content. There's no way you could finish what the PvE has to offer in 100 hours. It's not possible. There's way too much. Which is fantastic. So I definitely got my money's worth in buying this game. They can, and unfortunately, so this is something that, funny enough, I was talking to myself about earlier today. It is clear that the Funcom devs are new to questing for a quote MMO minus the RPG part. And a reason I say that is there's a lot of back and forth. So like, let's say this is an overland map, and over here's Harco Village, and over here's Arakeen. You'll have a quest in Arakeen that'll say, hey, yeah, there's this dude over here in the alley. So I go from there, fly across the map, waste my time, come over here, talk to this. Just to get sent right back to Arakeen for her to say, okay, well now, there's someone else I want you to see in Harco Village. So I gotta go all the way back and go talk to someone up here now. And then I gotta go all the way back to Arakeen. Instead of chaining the quests in the same area, like step 1, I go to here. Step 2 in the progression, I talk to someone up here. Step 3 in the progression, I've got to, I don't know, buy a special weapon from the weapons merchant. I don't know, whatever. And then I go back to Arakeen. So, and that's fine. They'll learn. It's one of those things where, you know, you don't learn to run the second that you got your feet. You gotta crawl, then walk, etc. Huh? Where is this alleyway? Is it upstairs? It might be upstairs. I think it's upstairs. Okay. Which means I gotta go up to the front, I think. I don't remember there being stairs back here. Alright, we'll go over here to the stairs. But yeah, I hope they'll get it. They'll get it down to where they've got the questing to be more emergent and less tedium, where it's just, okay, go to this one. Oh, just kidding, go to the other one. Okay, come right back to me. Well, no, I'll go over and send you back to the same place I just sent you 10 minutes ago. It's like, oh, kill me.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced natural remedies for whatever ails you.
Shit, Harco has natural remedies? Alright.
Do not underestimate the potency of ground Zithtrakian antlion eggs. An amount no greater than the head of a pin can instigate the regeneration of necrotized tissue at the cellular level. On more primitive worlds, they believe it is magic. Kara sent you. Well then, you can turn around and piss right off to whatever hole she found you in. Her name is shit around here. You have not seen my hostile side. Pray that you never do. Now, what is wrong with Sergeant Volk this time? She must be suffering terribly. If I were you, I would go quickly and find someone who gives a shit. Look, even if I wanted to help her, which I don't, I haven't been able to get medical supplies in weeks. Tell you what, if you can fix my medical supply issue, I'll help Sergeant Volk, as much as it pisses me off to do so. Talk to Anushka Hanova. She'll point you in the right direction.
Alrighty then. To the bar we go. Did I just bounce off someone's head? Ha ha ha. That's funny.
Welcome back. That's a special drink. Was there anything else with that? It's not my fault. Harco wasn't built to support this many people and doesn't have a starport that will accommodate most transport freighters. The only way to get supplies here is in small loads by ornithopter or overland, and that's proving to be a big problem. Medical supplies used to come by ground courier through the Udom, but that route is too dangerous these days. And while the Moscaret are getting aggressive across the sector, one nest stands out as particularly troublesome.
Go pop a Moscaret
So if
nest.
someone were to pacify that nest, I might be able to convince my contacts that it's worth the risk to start shipments again.
Time to do the slaughter. Get out and pew pew, she says. Oh, wait, make sure I don't have anything else here before I leave. Look that way. Alright. Alright. Let's get some fuel. Alright, I think I would need to go in at 11 here. Let's find out. Alright, so where are we? We are Passage of the Artemis. Wait, which one's that quest? Advanced Trooper, Enter Tawak's Mentat Passage. Okay, let's do... I could go that, then there, then go off the world, and we'll do it that way. We need to click this one on then. Atreides base. Whoa, why are you shooting me? I'm Atreides, you dummies. Oh no, that's Harco base. That's right. Wait, no. But that's Atreides. What? Huh? That's Atreides architecture. Is it just one of those things where I can't do it because I'm not supposed to, you're not supposed to be there? No. That. Enter the passage. Use the Hunter Seeker to assassinate informant report back, but I don't have the hunter seeker because it won't let me pick it. Requires a connecting module. Wow, I'm dumb. Unlock. So that's the one I unlocked first. And I have to use that in order to be able to pwn it. I have too much money sitting in my bags to do PvP right now. I'll have to go back and I got... Okay. So we're going to do the other one first. Journey. I need a J. Learn how that works. Alright. Tawok's first. No. There's a storm coming. Where's it coming? It's coming this way. Shit.
Sector weather alert.
Yep.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Testing site right there. Alright, that should protect me. Wonder if Derek's down here. Probably not in this one.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh. What? Yeah, that's right. Shoot you in the back, you're gonna run from me. Alright, storm over yet? Almost. Yeah, I feel that, Dark Crow. Whoa, the storm just passed. Yeah, well, don't feel too bad. The servers have been having a problem for 2 days now. This is one of those things where it just won't let me put it down here. Let me put it over here, maybe? Oh, hi, guy. What's up? Nope. It's like, screw you, pal. Do 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 do, ba do ba ba do do do.
Someone's here.
Well, not you anymore. Alright. He's back to work. Maybe. This is so jank, you can't freaking...
There's someone here.
Flamer, go die. Wow. Damn it. What is he shooting me with? pain in my butt. I just want to put my ship out. This is stupid. Let me put my ship down. Sometimes. There it is. Way up there. Screw it. Just throw it up in the air. So, can it compare with Space Engineers? It has held my attention / obsession like Space Engineers did. Will it forever? I don't know yet. But I'm still watching the SE2 progress, because once they get multiplayer stuff, once oh god, how can I forget his name? Once what's his name gets a scrapyard survival thing going, when they got planets and all that, I will 100% be back into Space Engineers in number 2, because it's a great game. I love it. But then, you know, this is fun. I'm enjoying my time. They're planning a lot of years worth of support for this, so, you know, be able to keep going now and again for a long time. I'm betting it's that thing. That sure looks like it. Alright, let's go out here. And free updates, yeah. Well, Space Engineers does that too. Alright, sniper. That was a bad shot. Supposedly, now we don't know yet because it hasn't happened yet. Supposedly, that's how this game's going to work too. Cheap DLCs, that paired along with, which will be cosmetics style of stuff, paired along with free updates to the game world itself. Missed. Alright, asshole. Woohoo! Hi! You ass. Hey, I dodged. Why didn't it dodge? Oh. That was a, boss type. Where'd you shoot me from? I see you. Missed. I suck. Well, if you were a boss type, you getting boss goodies? No. I just got boss goodies. What do we got out here? There's another way in. Okay. Alright. Oh, let's get some water so I keep my stam up. Yep, someone's here. But I can't get into you just yet. I see the band. Preferred method. So I do kind of a combination of all of it, if I'm being honest. I don't stick to just dew reaping or just it's just got multiple entrances, okay. Or just blood harvesting. I've even got the death still. Well, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate that. I kind of just do all of it. I don't use wind traps. I think they suck. Now, granted, wind traps are good if you want passive water. You just toss it in, log out, go about your business, and you got some water when you come back in. I get that. That's fine. But outside of that, wind traps are kind of junk. The materials required to keep it going aren't the... they're not hard to farm, but it's like... It's one of those things where I'd rather not farm it if I don't have to farm it.
Oh, Shai Hulud, great Father Eternity, awake and
That's a cool
arise to
hallway.
punish the wicked. Spare not those who revel in iniquities. The righteous will rejoice
there we
as
go.
they witness your vengeance.
Nope.
Their hands
My head
will
out of
be
the way.
washed in the water of the wicked, spilled forth in your holy name.
Alright. Water spills forth. So once you get to this thing, and once you have a deck leader, John, you can harvest all your water needs in such a short time frame that it makes water... Hi. It makes... Whoa! Go. Stop reloading. Stop reloading. Get the damn gun off, you idiot. You can get water in such massive quantities in such a short time frame that it's almost pointless. Purr. How you doing? I appreciate the resub too. That is kind of... I feel like I don't need the wind traps because they produce so little water, and it's just more farming I have to do to run them. So I just... You're out there killing anyway. You're doing the stuff anyway. You might as well grab the water while you're there and do all the things, and it just... To me, it works out better that way. Alright, do I need to grab any stuff? No. Get this thing. Yeah. Boink. What about you? You got some stuff I want. That's just upstairs. We got any big boy boxes? That's a big boy bit. God, can you imagine sleeping on that 1.5 inch thick mattress on top of stone? Ow. Well, I must have got it done. It says return to Anushka. And I've got a fairly good water harvester. It gets 4,200 liters each thing from their blood, so it's good there. Then there's the tier above this, unique, gives 5,500 and 2,500 water at the same time. So it's very helpful. You guys spawns yet? Wonk. But all in all, I really enjoy the game. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with it. We're going to be able to visit other planets at some point. Do a variety of things. It's yeah, it ought to be interesting. Oh yeah, 100K every time? Not a problem at all. Like, zero issues. Let's see here. There? I don't know. I mean, I carry around 34,000 worth of blood bags, and that's just 2 blood bags. And there's bigger blood bags down the road where you can have just absolute gob tons of blood in a very small containers. I think it's a 30,000. So it all works, you know. It all. Oh, my back. There's all kinds of options. I think it's good that we have all the. Which one am I going to? Harco, or am I going to? I don't know. Damn it. Oh yeah, Harco. No, I want fuel. I don't care about water. Fuel. Alright. Fuel on. Harco we go. I've already bought the Atreides set. I started building on that. Oh, yeah, so I haven't even built the big boy storages yet. I'm only building mediums. We still have some smalls, and we have 3 better advanced blood purifiers. We do have a death still. This is for the guild base, which we're moving. We're currently moving the guild base up north. I've built the base of the garage so far that will have a hangar above it. So it's getting there, but it's a lot of work, man. And it was 80K to get the Atreides set. It's going to be 160K to get the Harkonnen set, since we're Atreides. But yeah, it's a lot of it's fun. I think a lot of the quote end game, I think people are looking at it wrong. So they're like, oh, I have 2 quests in here. Maybe. People are like, oh, the end game's only the deep desert. I disagree. The end game is anything you make of it. The end game could be you getting all the building pieces and building the most spectacular base anyone has ever seen in their life that took you 100 hours worth of farming, not only the money to buy all the stuff, but all the materials just to make it.
That's a special drink. Was there anything else with that? Very good then. Tell Dr. Kumari she can expect supplies through the usual channels from now on.
Nice. And it, you know, like what do they call it? Showing off your drip, right? Getting some really cool sets for your character, right? So you can have a cool look. That your vehicles can have, well, like this right here. This is the Harkonnen buggy variant. I don't know if we get it that has this like Tron-like look to it, which is tight. That would be sweet if we do. I'm not sure because I don't have it yet. But I think a lot of that can also be considered. Am I going the right place? Where am I going? Yeah, right? She's over here. Yeah. Can be considered the end game for some people. It doesn't have to just be going into the deep desert and getting all the end stuff.
Welcome,
because you can get that from the
if you come seeking
exchange.
Treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced. I don't know how many wastelanders you slaughtered to make this happen, but thank you. Ah, the paradox of civilization. To maintain it, we must act as savages. Here are the stims Kara requires, free of charge. Of course. What kind of doctor would I be without drugs? We are square now. Don't darken my doorway again.
That's too funny. Of course I had them. But I just wanted you to go do work for me. I wanted you to go to murder some pirates. Some bandits. Alright, let's make sure I don't have any quests here before I leave. I don't see any. It's dumb. I can't get the map up all the way, and there's stuff up here. Let's check just to make sure. Nothing on my compass, so it should be alright. Certainly, Funcom has some things to work out with the game to improve it, but I feel like they're not doing a bad job. Now, I have no experience with them back in the days of, well, I mean, it's still going, but of Conan Exiles. I am not adept in the learning of the whatever people complain about when it comes to that game. So I don't have that as an experience. And I can understand why people might have some feels if they really enjoyed the game and they felt like the studio didn't, I don't know, live up to whatever their thought process was or ideal of the game was. So far, I feel like they've done a good job with this. Could they do better? Sure. Will they do better? I hope. I hope it will keep, you know, improving over time. There's some weird quality of life things we don't have that hopefully they'll fix, like the no ability to name containers, which is a pretty big oversight. Not having more than a single hotbar, that was initially intended, and then there was so much player outrage that they're like, fine, we'll do something, but you're not getting a loadout. Oh, man. So I've been to the deep desert, and I have not done all the things there is to do in the deep desert. And it took me a while to get there. I was probably 60, 70 hours in before I even got there. And then guildmate mine ran one of the... No, not one. We ran all the testing sites end to end of the PvE section. Yes, I realize there's the PvE and then there's the real deep desert. I get it. But it's still the same thing, just with players there. And a higher tier, so they're more difficult. The, let's see, she's on this side, I think. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. There's so much to do. I can't even show you on my map right now. There's so much to do in this game. I don't know how anybody can call it boring unless they just don't like all this kind of stuff you do. Like, if they don't like exploring Okay, here's what it is. Those people that enjoy the Elder Scrolls type of games where you go out and you start from nothing, you walk outside, and the game says go wherever you want and do whatever you want. That's kind of what I mean, it's a little more tailored, but it kind of does that. Some people get bored with that because they don't have a direction. I love that. I love to just... It's ooh shiny every time I go anywhere. Oh shiny. Oh shiny. And I get distracted 4 hours later. Oh right, I was on one quest that was 4 hours ago. You know, I like that type of game, and this is what Dune is doing for me so far. Will it always be that way? I don't know. But for now it is.
Did you find Kumari? Please say you did. Please. I promise to walk the honorable path for the rest of my days. Let's see. A good work, Trooper. I knew I could count on you. Give them here. Normally I would ask you to leave, but honestly, I just need a fix. Look away if you're squeamish. Oh, there it is. Damn. Dr. Kumari knows how to mix chems. Good work, Trooper.
So I'm not boot anymore,
you came through. That's right. Call it a field promotion. You did what it took to get the mission done. And that's what it is to be a trooper. You get the job done. I still owe you training, but I need some downtime first. Go get yourself drunk or laid, or better yet, drunk and laid. You can find me later. You're back. Very good, Trooper. You've come a long way.
Forget the minute man. I'm the half a second man. Tell me how I ended. You ended up Sergeant. You ready to tell me where you're no longer welcome with Chase Barracks?
It's an embarrassing story, but Gurney Halleck gets his front teeth kicked in, and that's funny as hell. So I'll spill. And before you ask, he had them replaced, so you can't tell. Don't feel bad for Gurney. It was his own damn fault. Gurney and me go way back. We first bonded over our mutual hatred of the Harkonnen. Gurney knew I had a lady beef swelling in my loins for him, so he got a bottle of that rare Lankavale hooch, the kind the monks make. Yeah, it kicks like the hind legs of a pissed-off Kulon. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah. We got kicked out of the Seleucid Bull for fighting. Fade and Aristae's wedding hadn't imploded yet, so they were allowing Harks in the Bull. Of course, that didn't sit right with Gurney and me, and we were lit, so we made our feelings known. The next part's a blank, but the sheriff was called. That part's coming up. Don't jump ahead, Trooper. Anyhow, as I said, my memory's hazy, but somehow we ended up back in the barracks. Last thing I remember is being in his bed, and then... nothing. I blacked out entirely. The rest was told to me secondhand. Apparently, we were having a good time. But at some point, Gurney wanted to give me a foot rub. Aw, sweet, right? A trooper's feet take so much abuse. But what Gurney didn't know was that I had just escaped from a brutal band of slavers. Slavers that had marked and prepared me as a pleasure thrall.
The hell's a pleasure thrall? I mean,
that was their plan.
Figure I know
until
what
I
that is.
ripped the dicks off my first two clients.
Oops.
That earned me a wicked beating. Of course, they didn't want to damage the merchandise, so they went to work on my feet. They told me a pleasure thrall doesn't have to walk. They only have to lie around and look good. They told me that as they were breaking my toes. It would have been all right, except I had a bad reaction to the Geist Sprit. I guess that and repressed torture trauma don't mix well. Apparently, I heel-kicked him square in the mouth and blackened both eyes. Luckily, his troop managed to pull me off before I could choke him out. There was a lot of broken glass and furniture, but I'm told the biggest loss was a crystal chandelier gifted to House Atreides by the Archduke Ikaz.
Oopsie.
A story that stays between us.
I know nothing. Alright. Why is it shaking? So, unlocked trooper... I don't know what. I don't know which one it unlocked. This is so weird. I don't have the points to be spamming all the connecting nodes to see which unlocks at the advanced. Unlock skill at the advanced. Unlock skill at the advanced. I don't get it.
You're back. Well, what do you think it is? You ever eat spiced Hadari buns? Or pretty much any grabbing cuisine? Slig rolls with that spiced hot sauce. Come on. You wouldn't say that if you knew how they were made. But the point is, if you've eaten those, You've ingested melange. And the fact is, as much
Yeah, you
melange as
can.
we consume in a day, the digestive system can only absorb so much. The rest becomes... And if melange is the most valuable substance in the known universe, you think a little fecal matter is going to dissuade the bottom feeders from scooping that shit up? Literally?
Super, how's it going? So much wrong with having no start.
Spoken like someone who's never spent time in the gutter. You're finally starting to look like a trooper. But don't let up. You need to constantly hone that edge. Use the local banditry for target practice. And while you're out there counting outlaw scalps, swing by Dr. Kumari. And get me more of those good stims.
Oh, so what I just did must have unlocked to be able to go to tier 3. This unlocks the capstone. Okay.
The details are in the contract, Boot.
And now I'm back to Boot. She said Trooper before. Now I'm Boot again. Yeah, unfortunately consoles get stuck waiting for like a freaking year. I think the target right now is the beginning to spring of next year. Well, maybe not a year, but some time, unfortunately. But yeah, Dune is... What did it come out? For me, 10 days ago, the 5th. And I've been enjoying the hell out of it. I have. And, you know, normally I'd say I'm ashamed to say this, but I'm not. I have 124 hours in it in 10 days. Yes, that's exactly what you think that meant. That's a lot. And I don't care. I love this game. I think it's fantastic. I've had that itch for a, quote, MMO. It's not really the massive part. I mean, there's a lot of people playing it. You just don't see a lot of people around, if that makes any sense. Okay, I got nothing there. Okay. It's on the ground. That's all junk. Funcom is the developers. Are the developers. And it's from everything I've heard from people that are more knowledgeable than myself. It is fairly true to the source material as one can and still be entertaining in a game and all that stuff. Funcom also did what's it called? Conan Exiles. Some other game before that I've never heard of, but some people were a fan of. And some people don't care for them just because of they did Conan and they don't feel like they did a good job with Conan or something like that. So, you know. I was not one of those who had any experience with Conan, so I don't know good or bad in that respect. Okay, so where do I need to go first? Let's go... I can't even get to my inventory here. Alright, let's see how our aluminum processing's going. I mean, so here's how I look at it. From someone who does not have an experience with Funcom before. I have absolutely already in the 10 days I've been playing gotten my money's worth that I can Conan Exiles, the game, I have 100% gotten my money's worth out of this game for what I have played so far, and we're only just starting. I could easily see myself getting another 200 or 300 or 400 hours in this game without even blinking an eye. I feel as if it's not terrible when it comes to performance. It was better. When it first came out, it was better. It's gotten a little bit worse since the patch 2 days ago. Well, a little bit's relative. I've lost half my FPS in the past 2 days, but I had absurdly high FPS before that happened. So, I don't know. Can I fault him? Can I not fault him? I don't know. Take that for what it is. Why do I have this extra blood bag? Oh, because it was a quest. That's why. I feel like the quality of the game, like how it looks, how it plays, all that stuff is great. I feel like, to me, it does what I'm looking for in a Dune IP style of game. So I'm satisfied. What do we got? Where's it go? There it is. What is this? Old Sparky 3? I don't think I have that one, so I'll learn it. So I'm satisfied with what I have seen so far. Maybe it won't be for everybody. Certainly it won't be for everybody. But I'm satisfied so far. Yeah, Funcom was back. Let's see. When were they put that in there? There was a game well before Conan that was, maybe it started with an A, that they did before that I can't for the life of me remember. Carnage talks about it, because that's how he first learned about Funcom. And I mean, I've watched plenty of videos of people playing Conan, because I watched some of the builds that people have done, which are pretty cool. And what I understand of this by watching all the devlogs and whatnot, dev lives and everything for this game, is the build system is Conan's build system with set pieces that are more accurate to the Dune world. And yes, Anarchy Online. Thank you, Razor. And they're planning to continue to add sets later. And so right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 sets that I'm aware of. And it does give a lot of possibilities to build cool things. I mean, we'll come up here and I'll show you the guild base that I built, which is alright. I mean, it's squares, but I tried to pretty them up a little bit so it wasn't just big ugly square, right? You know, just to give it some kind of substance and unique look to it versus the other things. Black Agnes, how you going? Oh my gosh, functioning internet and gaming computer. Oh my, and the house? You did all of that? Oh my goodness. Well, sounds like fun times are in your future, Black Agnes. The map is huge. And the deep desert's even bigger. 10 times the size. So, it's nighttime, so I don't know how well we're going to see, but let me turn off my HUD. So this is our guild base. Right? We have this, we have a hangar there, we have a garage there. And then we've got neighbors. So, there's the worm. These are the baby worms, by the way. The ringmouth worms are, I don't know, 100 times that size. They're insane. But you can see, and I'm not going to call anybody out. I don't know who any of these people are. It's all squares, right? It's all big boxes. Whereas ours, I tried to kind of do something a little different and make it not just one big square. There's our salt thopter that's in process. We've got a salt thopter that's one of the guild members' thopters. I need to take... I'll do it later. So we've got that up here, you know, and you've got some interesting architectural details to get up to it so you can get here with the storm going. That's the bottom of the thopter, that's funny. We got our garage, buggy and all that stuff. The generator room. And then it just goes down. Got these nice little side cubbies. You got like I was calling it the bedroom. It's back when we first started, we had almost no decorations. So there wasn't much we could place there. We have a lot now. But for the head start, they hadn't opened everything up yet. There was almost no decorations. And then we come over here to this side. This is the production side. We got refining on one side, crafting on another side. You know, fairly simple. I have not gone all out because it was pointless. This used to be the generator room, and then we realized it just wasn't enough. Pentashield just protect. It's set to public, so people can come through here and save themselves from storms. And then we got the water room. Now we have water on every level everywhere, but we have this for the blood. Yeah, this is the starter base. I do. The enshrouded, yep. And it'll help. I'll be able to make cool things with the new base. I've already started. I've got the footprint of the garage, which is the footprint right there. So this is extended. The original base footprint is just a little bit in front of that, to that edge there. It goes up the hill just a little bit. You can see. Goes to right there. And then that over there is an extension. I extended it one time so I could put a hangar in, because I didn't want to put the hangar directly on top of this. So the hangar takes up the entire square, almost, of the extension. So it's a pretty big build. And then our second guild base is all the way up here, right here. And it has the full extension, everything. It has 3 vertically, because we are going up on a spire, kind of like that. We're taking over the whole spire. Closer to that one, actually. But taller. It's taller than that one. Yeah, I don't see one that's exactly like it. Maybe it's that high right there. We took over the entire spire, then we went side to side. So, yes, there is PvP. There's PvP in a couple of ways. So, these big crashed ships, with the one exception of the little one here that's in the noob zone, is where everybody starts. This one's PvE to get you used to what it is. This one up here and any others are PvP. So this shipwreck icon, those are all PvP once you get near them. There are also faction-specific bases that will be flagged for you depending on which faction you are. So let's see. I'm a Atreides, so I can go here, but if someone was Harkonnen, once they align, these guys would shoot them on sight. There's a Harko base over here somewhere. I was driving around and I don't know. Anyway, there's one over there, and they'll shoot you on sight once you're. There is an auction house. It's called the Exchange, and it's in the major cities. There's Arakeen and Harko Village. This is a different timeline, so Arakeen never got sacked. Well, it did get sacked, but they survived it because they saw it coming. So Paul doesn't exist in this universe. This is one of the various universes of things that he saw coming, and we just happen to be that universe of it. I'm not going to go into too much so I don't give spoilers away. Where's my money? Oh, I put it in the bank, didn't I? Alright, let's split this. Yep. Put that in there. Alright. Save same. Whoa, do I have any 4s on me? No. Because there's, I don't want to get too, like, spoilery of what's going on with it. But needless to say, there's some interesting things going on. Interesting things with how our character exists, why our character exists. Yeah, it's fun. I like how they've done it. I like the thought process behind it. What is this one? Planar, I don't care. Alright, let's get rid of all those. Where is the blood bag? Small blood sack. Okay, That gets rid of that, and then we can go put the batteries up. So yeah, it has everything that you would expect in a typical MMO, minus, for the most part, the massive part. But it's hard to equate some of that. They're seeing, I mean, this game is seeing between 100 and 100 and, oh, what did they hit today? 100, or yesterday they hit 156,000 concurrent or something. So, and that's only because Funcom has capped the server load. You can't have more than X number on the server. So we don't see that many people around that often, but it's there. Ooh, a checkbox for protected items. I would like that. So there is something you can do. Okay. So in here, this circuit thing, right? If you wanted something that nothing could grab from as far as a crafting machine, you could set it to circuit 8 and then only put those items in a circuit 8 box. What I have done down here is a couple of these boxes here are set to owner only. And since we don't have a specific guild sub-fief, this is actually mine. I'm the one that had to place it because how else are you supposed to do it? So any box that's labeled owner is just mine. The co-owners don't count for owner for a box that's you want to protect from others. They'd have to be like that one. So this, nobody can get. I think they can see it, but they can't get into it. But now, now that you said that, I see what you're saying. So you're saying stuff like I should be able to click a thing. So it says favorite T, but I should be able to click. Here, let's see. Let's try something here. All right, so that's got a little heart on it. We'll have it a heart on it in here. Where's my drinker? Let's find out. See if that has a heart on it. Oh. I can't because it's on my person. Let's try again. No. There's no heart on the heart icon on this. There's no heart icon over here either. So yeah, even if you were to do that, there's no way to stop you from nuking like your equipment that you have your back. So I just have to go really carefully. I did it once with some backup piece of equipment I was carrying, and I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't believe I just did that. And then I'm like, yeah, I can kind of believe I did that. But it is what it is. Why am I getting the music that sounds like we got a storm coming? I don't see one coming. Alright. Do we have any more plastone here? Not in that. Probably not in this, but I'll check. Nope. Nope. Alright, let's go get a battery. They're upstairs. Let's go get a battery. I need batteries for the other base. We're going to go out and we're going to mine some plastone so that I can keep building our new base. I really need two because my buggy out there is low. Wait a minute, don't I have something I gotta deliver to the buggy? No, I already did that. Mark 5 laser's already on it. Okay. Wormy worm. Worm sign. I saw you come. Where's my horizon? I don't see it. There it is. I saw your YouTube comment. I don't remember. Oh, you commented on the fuel thing, the fuel cells. So, and that's the reason I put it as a question mark and not a, oh my god, look at this exploit. I'm like, this seems like an exploit because of how many you use, or how many you get from it. But it is accurate that way down the road, you're using absolute crap tons of batteries. It's because it's not just fueling the generators. You need it for making these, the fuel cells, excuse me. You apparently need it for making rockets, which I did not realize. And so I could see people, especially who are doing deep desert a lot, just burning through fuel cells with rockets. And then that makes sense. That makes perfect sense that you get that extra. But it just seemed like when I first found out about it, because I made the video the very next day, I was like, holy crap, that is a lot of materials to get from one little thing. Let's see if it's in far enough. Safe. Okay. Actually, I should probably fuel it while I'm standing here, just in case. I know we won. Why do you keep telling me? Yeah, there's no way full loop PvP is going to happen. This is winning so far. So next week it looks like it's going to be 75% reduction to refining time and repair costs. That's pretty interesting. This one's kind of dumb. 50% experience gain. Levels go by so quickly. I'm already at 128 of 200. I'm not even like power leveling. I'm not even trying to level. I'm just leveling. Alright, so... Nope, that's not gonna work. This one? Yep. Alright, so now we got a little bit of battery space here. Let's get this out. I've got to mine plastone, or basalt. I've even got these set to public, so that people can come in and get the primrose in there. Because I'm not a complete ass like some of these guys here that are blocking the path to get through. I've actually made it so that people can go and shelter in there and be able to get the primrose in there. And then what I did is I put... Nope. There. I put Penna shield going up the stairs so they can't get up there. I didn't know it goes down more than up, but I knew it went up and down. Because when I did it, I placed it about halfway up because I wanted to get up that whole spire. And I'll show you when we back there on the map how far it goes. Because we're going that way. Like a glove. What I like is the vertical, so when you put a side claim, it's whatever your vertical is. No matter how much you've gone vertical, that's what your side is. And I think that was a great idea that they did it that way. I think there's basalt over here. Chop. Weird looking basalt node. How is that poor efficiency? I have a Mark 5 on this. Mark 5. We have 2 buggies with Mark 5s on them now. This one, that was not where I meant to be. Of course it drove up on the damn thing. Yeah, damn it. Why did it drive up on it? This buggy and our buggy down that is in our base in... I'm not going to be able to get that one. In Shale also have the Mark V. Damn it. They really need to fix that. It needs to have a better down angle. It's nearly impossible to get right next to the buggy, and its range is terrible.
Sector weather alert.
Ah, shit.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Go. I know it's approaching for him, but go, go. Yep, you found me. This is our base here. There it is. Alright, I made a little impromptu garage until we get this thing built. This I'm going to leave open completely. That way people can get through here and not have to worry about the storm. Alright, let's get out and check this, make sure it's good. At risk? Screw you. What the hell? How's it at risk? I'm completely underneath this thing. Oh, screw you.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Click the right spot. There. Safe. Okay, good. I sure hope they put in a hot switch for the laser, because it's a pain the way it works now. That was the fastest storm ever. Oh, it's because we're at the very edge, that's why. Alright, so I'll show you what this is for size. So the original claim is right up there. What I did is I climbed up there and I put it up there on top of that rock first, because I wanted this whole thing. And we have the whole thing. And then I extended one that way, and I extended one this way. So we have that entire spire is our guild base. And what we're going to do is over here, this is going to be the garage. Drive buggies up, sand bikes, whatever. It's going to have pentashields or no pentashields. And everything up here is going to be public access. People can just drive through it. Don't care. It's not like they can do anything. Underneath, we'll have a generator room and probably the refining, as well as the dump bins, all the dump storage. Then above that will be a thopter hangar, which the thopter hangar will go across to that, so over to there, and then it'll work its way up. And then at the very top, the Atreides hawk symbol with those pieces that come out, which are, I don't even know which pieces they are. I think they're structural. Is it these? Is it these? It's not that. Okay, let's do it this way. What are those big... Oh, you know what? I mean, I have them yet because I'm not high enough rank, maybe. I don't have them yet. So those big wingy bits... It was the last one? It's definitely not those. Oh, is it those? It is, you're right. No, that's just a ramp. Stop snapping to stuff, you turd. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, is it more than one piece put together? So it's not one piece, it's multiple pieces stuck together. Okay, alright, fair enough. So with using these wingy bits, imagine from this front, looking that direction, you have wings sticking out that way, you'll have a wing sticking out this way, and then the head will be the top, and the body will come down using parts like... I saw them. Stuff like this, and the tall door, and things like that, to give it this kind of like open feeling coming upward. That's why I chose this just like this. And it'll have, you know, rooms and stuff like that, and it's gonna be, and I'm gonna light the inside. So if you can imagine, I'm gonna mock it up real quick. I'll give you an idea. If you can imagine, let's do structural. I'll just do it like this. So imagine you've got this empty space here. And then... Come here, come here. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Alright, so then we go to, like, say, the wall... This tall thing. This is just an example. And then you have... I don't have enough material. And I'll have to get taller lights. But then you can imagine, so lights coming in from the side, on inside, lighting up a spire as it goes up. I think it'll be great. I get the light limit for FPS griefing, but it stinks. Oh, because it would tank other people's FPS by having... Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was the reason for the limit. Because since you're... I mean, I guess that makes sense, though. Since you're hurting FPS in that localized area, you're hurting FPS for everybody. I guess that makes sense, yeah. But that's kind of the idea of this whole thing. And also to make it as least square as possible. I don't know if I'm going to keep the rounded corners, because it's still a little too square for my taste. But like the generator room has these in. And then I'm going to do probably... Let's see. And it's not going to be all Atreides. I'm going to mix and match. I'm going to make use of these 100%, especially on the spire. Let's see, like... Could make some good use of this kind of stuff going up the sides. And then there's that door thing that could go on the front of it. Yeah, it's gonna look... I think it's gonna look really good. I wish we had more vertical stuff. Like, okay, you got this ladder, right? I wish there was more vertical pieces. I know you have structure, and you can do stuff like this, but see, this won't snap. So I would have to, like, place it on this edge here. Then I could snap it. And that gives me some kind of a detail, right? It's not really part of it, but it's a detail that I can add. And I can do that with other things. So, like, I could change to Chome, because it's got a nice look. Center. Let's see, let's change it like this. One more. Nope, that was right the first time. No, I don't think it's right. That's right. Okay. So we come like this. So the juxtaposition of those together, I think, could look really nice. Something like that to add as columns, even though it's not really supporting, I think it still could look good. Yeah, well, they can't build close to us. I'll show you here in just a sec. I picked this site very carefully. So, if I go over here to this, go to this, they can't build close to us. There's a red zone right there. There's a red zone right there. So there's not enough space to build one behind. Now, they could put in a small one back there, but there's no way to block us in because of that red zone. There's also another red zone right here. Because I couldn't even build ours because of this red zone over there. So they could, like, build out here, but they could never block us in. Desperate, how's it going? My day's doing well. I'm working on the master trainers. Like, they could probably put a little bitty one. Can I even fit it? They might be able to put a little bitty one out here. Maybe. But I'm not worried about it. They won't be able to functionally block us off. And it goes way the hell over here, too. Like, way over. I went outward on both sides. Just to make sure that we wouldn't have an immediate neighbor. Oh, there's the red box. So I couldn't go any further. I'm like, I'm right up against it. I couldn't go any further. So no one can get the backside of that tower unless they put a little bitty one, like right on the back, maybe. Up high, but I don't know how they get to it other than flying. So yeah, we chose this one carefully to make sure that it somewhat future-proofed us amongst all the people. And you got to realize too, a lot of these people are going to play for a while and then they're going to quit. They're going to be like, or they're going to quit because no new content's out, or they're going to quit because of whatever else. Which one? Because I still follow him, Desperate. And I've had a conversation with Greg and one of the devs in the last week, so I'm still there. I'm just on the sidelines a little bit more than I used to be right now. But I don't know what content update you're talking about. I saw the thing on Steam where they talked about... where's it at? Forever Skies. Your questions answered for the June AMA. Saw that one. The Future Forever Skies patch on June 2nd. Saw that one. That one is something I made a comment about, to which Greg and one of the devs reached out to me. Yeah, so I'm aware enough, but I don't know, like, I'm not in their Discord anymore. That I wasn't going to deal with the how to be as polite as I can about this. I wasn't going to deal with a certain individual anymore, and that's as politically correct as I'll say that. Alright, do I have anything to put in this? No, I need to get my buggy back and get back to mining. Oh, I do. I have plastone to put up. Alright, let's put some of this up. Bonk. And why not put up some more granite stone? Boink. Now let's get back to mining. Ugh. A fall fet. Oh, so that, no, I hadn't heard about that. I probably will shortly. They usually put something on Blue Sky, follow them there within a reasonable time frame of when they post something new. So I'll probably see it soon. Alright, back to the basalt. Stay away from that because he'll shoot me when I get near him. That's a little bright. Okay, that's a little too much. I don't think that's gonna work. Can I get enough down? Maybe. Let's find out. Nope. I'm on. I hope they fix this soon. Give us more down angle. That's better. We still need lots and lots of aluminum because of all the duraluminum stuff we're making. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was a better shot. I'll reveal myself. Sure, not gonna like it. I don't want any of that crap. He was way over here? Okay. Get us some bodies for the base. Nope. Where the hell was the other guy? Oh, he just yeeted out of existence. No, Worm is here for us, but I have seen a few people on, was it Reddit, saying that the Worm isn't on their server, and I think Funcom knows about it. So, but I have had, one of the patches, I don't remember which one it was, there was a time frame where, like for 6 or so hours, there was no Worm. It has happened. Yep. Is that the only one? Yes. The other guy just vanished. Okay, fine. Where are you, basalt? I see you. Perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone. Two rocks, one laser. But not 2 men, 1 cup, 1 jar, whatever it's called. Who has seen? I think these are hysterically awful, but absolutely hilarious. Ani Brava's What Rhymes With challenge. And like one of them is What Rhymes With Bar, and people put a bunch of things. And then this one channel, I don't know what the channel's name is, does like AI singing and AI music even over it to put all the just most horrible responses to that challenge to music, and it's glorious. Now, it's not glorious in the fact that the comments are just terrible, but it's glorious in then how well done it is for being AI music and AI voice singing it. It's crazy. But they're just, yeah, there's something. Wrong button, this one. I'm getting there, 2,500. I lost out. I went to go look up what Bigger Boot 5 was online because someone had one for 4K on the auction house. I'm like, is that something I want to get? Let me look it up and see what it is. And by the time I was like, oh, it's $27.50. Sure, I'll get that. And I go back, it was already sold. I'm like, damn it. Oops. That's all right. Nope. I thought so and I was wrong. I'm curious how... Oh! I have... No, I don't have 3 because... Yeah, never mind. I was going to extend my laser, but I don't have 3 yet because Derek keeps disappearing. After I do like one quest with him, he disappears. Okay, let's see how much we get now. I have a Mark V laser. I want the focused Mark V. I haven't been able to find one at a good price on the auction house. 655. Hot damn. Oh yeah, 100% there'll be more. The auction house is actually, I would say, doing pretty well. There's the usual, I'm going to put this up for a stupid price, which always happens. I mean, let's be honest, that always happens in any MMO type game. Ah, damn it. But other than that, I would say even some of the tier 6 stuff is going up for what I would consider a reasonable price based off of how easy it is to make money just running about and doing silly contracts and stuff. It's just so easy to make money. The only thing I would say I don't like, and this has nothing to do with Funcom in particular, this is just the way the game mechanics work. The RNG, my luck is so bad with RNG. I've seen a fair number. I farm a lot for a variety of different ones, and I've seen quite a fair share of them. Let me see what I've got. Oh, okay. I just filled 2,500. I can deal with that. Let me go park this and we'll start doing the do. Base blueprints? Oh, yes. Okay. So the Toledo projections. Like 2 unique ones. One was listed 3 times, three of the same one, and one completely different one. I think they're the same person because they're both a Harkonnen style build. One of them's more palace-like, one of them's more like a somewhat small functional kind of thing. So yes, I have seen a little bit of that, but not much yet. I think we're not far enough in yet to start seeing them. Like, in proper earnest, just because I doubt there's that many people out there that have all the... Woo, that's a lot of stuff. That have both Harkonnen and Atreides, and have bases built with both Harkonnen and Atreides, so that they can put up some really cool thing with all the stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it goes and gets further on. I would like to be someone that does that kind of base stuff down the road. I'm not there yet. It's going to be a while. Buggy. That's not gonna work. I got a lot of stuff. Right. And I don't have enough inventory. Oh, I do have these up here. I'll use these as my intermediary. Let's see, 225. I got 500 there. It's 386. Okay, Orny's full. What can I fit? Not much. Almost got it all. I can fit the rest in this. Buggy be empty. We'll fly over to the new base, offload all these batteries, all the fuel cells. No, that base is going away. That base was our temporary aluminum miner base. But since we're building this, I'm going to nuke that entirely. As soon as I have the garage built over here, that base is gone. Do that. Okay, so let's start with this one, maybe. Yep, that works. All right. I just had to go mine the plaststones, or the salt, so I can make more plaststones so I can keep building. Because while the base isn't going to be 100% Atreides, I'll put in other stuff, it's going to be mostly Atreides. Mainly because of this big old Harkonnen thing. I kind of want to make a big old Atreides thing to counterbalance their big old Harko thing. Just because, why not? Just have a little fun with it, you know? Why not? I mean, if you're not having fun, why are you playing? I'll get water when we get back to base. I probably got to put another body on the still anyway. This plane has seen better days. This is the very first ornithopter we built. I've been using ever since. I think we got it on day 4. We got our first buggy day 3. First orny day 4. Technically, we had the assault done today. I just forgot to grab the mats from the other guild member, the Wind Bottom. The military wires, or whatever they're called. Military circuits. For the generator. So we'll have the assault thopter done also. That took us a little bit longer. 10 days or so for the assault thopter. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Almost done. Yep. Nope. Got too much stuff in my bag. I always have too much stuff in my bag. This is why we need... So when it comes to the bar, the toolbar, the hot bar at the bottom, if Joel... And I know they're already going to give us something else, because Joel has already made a statement about it. If he wants to be like, no, I want you to have choices, just do this. Make it so that all these various tools that we have, either we get a second toolbar and it's literally a toolbar, so nothing that's a tool or nothing that's not a tool can go on it. No weapons. I guess you could categorize these as tools, but no weapons could go on that bar. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. I like it. Fine. That gives me some options for some weapons. All right. Awesome. So that gives you something else. Or they make it like most games do. I walk up to a thing, and you notice how it says E for use, F, hold F for manage. If I have the tool in my inventory, I should be able to walk up to a thing and do that thing because I have the tool. If it's a cutter rate deal, I should be able to walk up without having to hit F or 4 to pull out my cutter ray, and because once I get into the right range, that option becomes available. If he wants to do it that way to continue to limit what ability we have for quote-unquote loadouts that he is adamant about, we're never getting loadouts. Fine. Okay. We're not going to get loadouts. We're not going to get loadouts. He doesn't want people to have a PvE farming loadout and a PvP loadout, and that's fine. I don't really have a problem with that. But we need more when it comes to just tools. So, Gem, I don't use them on this base because I'm going to use them in the other base. The simplest thing I can say is this. Circuit 1 should be everything that you have to make something with. So, as long as all the boxes that have raw materials, or in this case, completed materials in some cases, are Circuit 1, then every single crafting device you have will pull from it because they all default to Circuit 1. So, as long as you do that, then you're fine. And then a lot of people are using Circuit 8 to hide things from everything so they can't be taken, etc. I think circuits can be very useful if you use them right. Okay, what's the problem you got with? While you're looking at, I'm gonna pull stuff out and start putting it up. Not storage, dummy. Less stone. Craft all. You said that's not the part you have a problem with. I asked what part do you have a problem with. Very frustrating. A lot of it stems from, one, the building tool not being able to select a circuit. The building tool? Doesn't the building tool... Wait. So what? The building tool only pulls from Circuit 1 no matter what? That's it? Well, but that plays into what I was saying before. The simplest way is to always leave anything that is a material that you use to craft with on Circuit 1. But what you're wanting, I guess, is you're wanting to be able to choose what, so you can put just your building materials on, say, circuit 4, for example, whatever, it doesn't matter which one. And that way you can keep them separate. And then when this is done crafting plastone, because it takes up so damn much space, you can chuck it somewhere else, essentially. Circuit, and then let me use that circuit to build from. Well, you could do, it'd be a lot of work, but you could do that if you changed your output to be circuit 1 and then change all of your inputs to be circuit 2, for example. So you put all of your crafting materials and all that in circuit 2, then all your the output of all your crafting stations go to circuit 1. At least for building materials. Well, but see, then you got repair parts, and then you got parts that, yeah, because that's a problem too, because then you got parts that are needed for crafting, and if they're on circuit 2 but it pulls from circuit, or so if they're on circuit 1 but it pulls from circuit 2 because it crafted it, put it in circuit 1, then that's a problem too. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's kind of, whoo-hoo, you know, a little bit, little bit not all the way, yeah, half-baked, exactly. Okay, so we're doing, alright, let's go up, fuel up, repair, and I'm gonna go, actually, do I need more? No, I don't need more. And let's, this way, dummy. Do I have any batteries here? Aha. In the beta, they had a way to prevent you from loading and unloading water balls from a water circuit. Loading and unloading water bottles from a circuit. I just want to deposit all in a take-all for water bottles, my god, and blood. I don't remember that in the beta weekend, but it certainly may have been that. Oh, are you talking about like the beta? The closed beta, I should say. Yeah, okay. That I was not privy to, so I don't know the various things that you guys had that we didn't get in the... So here's my assumption, that the beta weekend was just a slice like 2 months prior that they got working as good as they could, and then, okay, here's the game, but it wasn't actually representative of the, at that time, current beta. Because you guys were already multiple patches past that they had fixed all kinds of... In fact, that's true because they even said as much. In Livestream 3, they already, when they were laughing at Shroud getting his ass kicked by those guys, they were talking about that so-and-so had already been fixed. Alright, we're going to drop this off, and then I think we're going to get back to doing questing for our, oh, why you mad? Questing for our, masters, trainers. Oh, so, okay. Alright, fair enough. So the developer build, they had it fixed, but on closed beta, it still had not been fixed, and people were still light attacking forever. Indefinitely. I made a really fun meme video about that it went over just as well as you would have thought. I'm going to put on my YouTube about it. I was taking the piss. I know I was. I admit that I was, but it was funny. Because let's be honest, everybody, when they heard about Deep Desert PvP, wanted to ride effing sandworms into the enemy's base and have 100 on 100 epic battles. Everybody wanted that, and that's not what we're getting. we ended up getting what? Now the new meta is scout thopters with rockets, and nobody lives. Yeah, Worm Rider, that's what Joel said. I heard that. I'm assuming that's going to be part of like the storyline of finding the Fremen. If I had to, if I was a betting man. See you later, Jem. Whoop, wrong way. This way. This way. Yeah, third faction is going to be fun, I think. And we're full. Can I start here? Let's find out. Nice. Get off me, you idiot. Okay, now first before we do this, we're gonna have to find him somewhere. I don't know where the hell he's gonna be this time. Okay, let's look at this logically. So last time he was right here. What's this over here? Nah, it's something else. And I've done that one. So where would the next one? And I've already done this one. But I did that for something else. There is this one that I also have another quest for. Shit, yeah, let's do that. Trial of the Red Scorpion. I think that's Atreides. Yeah, it is. So we'll do that, and in the process, hopefully, we'll find our dude, find Derek again. So I want Plantology 3 so that I can get even better buggy mining. The better I can mine, the less time I'm mining. Happier everybody is. Like one I could just fly right down. I'm gonna have to pwn some noobs. Got a little boxy up here? Oh, no box. Don't care about any of that. Wrong way. Interesting. It's funny. Nothing there. Make sure we check all this and see that there's no Derek getting imprisoned in here. It's kind of a cool look. Let's see if we can get a good screenshot of that. Turn off my shield. Let me get my head out of the way.
Greetings from Hassel Seraphim, Director of Desert Testing Station number 142. The mission of Station 142 is to explore this planet's seismic and volcanic history and outlook. We are further responsible for running extensive mineral surveys intended to locate potentially valuable resources. This location was selected as being not only ideal for deep seismic probes, but also because it rests on several rich mineral deposits which can be tapped for use by this and other stations, thereby avoiding the high cost and long delays associated with space transport.
Some sweet copper nodes. Search for evidence, okay. Damn. Missed that opportunity. Nothing there.
My friends, had enough of the toil and hazards of spice harvesting? Tired of grinding your fingers to the bone so the nobles may feast while your family starves? Isn't it time some of that hard-won wealth is returned to you and yours? The Sandflies are a brotherhood of honest and loyal Dune men like you, who are simply sick and tired of breaking our backs for the wealthy, while our loved ones suffer and die. Join us, and help to share the spoils of Dune amongst those who risk their lives to harvest it. Dune men, be a force for change. Join the Sandflies today. In the name of the people!
I mean, sounds noble. Damn it. I've got to change my skill. And I'm a terrible shot, what the hell. And I forgot to change. That's better. What you got? Nothing? Nothing.
Who's that? Who goes there?
Yeah. Kill you. Yep, can't get a screenshot there. Bummer. Ba-ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Oh, I got water ahead of me. I was just about to take a drink too. This be a good screenshot? Not really. Right, where's my evidence? The evidence? Looking for that evidence. Anybody got some? These secret walls. I mean, doesn't have the little light on it. I think Funcom didn't get the memo on how you do secret walls because they put a light on it, and when there's no lights on any of the others, it stands out like a sore thumb which one is the secret and which one isn't.
You're trespassing.
I am trespassing, and you're dead.
Huh?
Who's huh? I heard a huh. It's right there. I had it and I missed it. Alright, so nothing back here. Freaked me out, thought it was another thing. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, I don't give a shit about a 4. Ah, that's cool.
We had a good thing going here, but you pushed it too far. You started to believe your own speeches. I thought you were smarter than that. Well, I was in Harko yesterday, and I overheard a pair of Harkonnen officers talking about the movement and mentioning the Red Scorpion. Not the sand flies, but the Red Scorpion specifically. I know you like the attention, and now you're going to reap what you sow.
That voice is familiar.
If you're lucky, the house troopers will find you before the horde of Solari-hungry mercenaries. Me, I'm going back to the smugglers. Good luck, Red Scorpion.
Yeah, this is totally not a boss room. It's boss room. And it's a flamer boss room. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Fuck that up. I gotta get better at melee. I'm not very good at it. I rely too much on my weapons. That's not a great thing when you only have 2 shots. Alright, so we have anything... Nothing incriminating? Not you. Here's a big thing. Oh, lots of big things. Oh. Oh. Don't care, really. Yeah. We'll take it for now. I might have to drop it. Hey.
With the acquisition of those schematics, we should be able to begin full-scale fabrication of both Atreides and Harkonnen weaponry.
Ooh.
How fitting that their own designs will be turned against them. Of course, the acquisition of enough scrap or raw materials needed to produce sufficient weapons would risk drawing unwanted attention. Fortunately, the caves below are proving a rich source of most of the mineral resources required. In that, we see the superior planning of our great leader. With the Red Scorpion's guidance, we will soon have the heavy weapons and fighting vehicles we need to start the revolution in earnest. In the name of the people.
Well, he does solemnly swear he's up to no good. What is that crap? Just rocks. See a bad guy down there. Looks like we're going on to a cave. I can see a guy there, but I can't hit him, and he looks like a flamer. Not a flamer, but still a dead guy. Reach him yet.
Who goes there? Where's my reinforcement?
Well, I killed one of your reinforcements, if that's what you're asking about. Pages? Nope, not there. Okay, nothing there. What do we got here? Nothing? Nothing for me? No goodies? No nothing? What are you? Nothing? Alright. And you're nothing, and you're nothing, and you're all nothing. Boo. I like it when there's at least something in there. Lots of water. Is there anybody else here before I go down there? Okay. What you got? Which one is that? Sandbike 4. I don't care enough.
What's your purpose here?
Oh, I would say murder you, but I don't know how to shoot apparently. Red rum is my purpose.
Our time is near. And while the Harkonnen and Atreides enjoy the privileges of Canley to indulge their ancient feuds, workers die in the fields, gathering the very wealth that supports them. Without us, they are nothing. They are few, we are legion. We are the people. And in the name of the people, I say it's time they take warning. It is time they learn this is Arrakis. Anything that you tread upon can be lethal. When a scorpion is ground beneath a heel, it strikes back, and its sting is deadly. Soon we will have the strength to show them. Soon we will have the strength to strike, and strike we will. In the name of the Red Scorpion, in the name of the Sandflies, and in the name of the people.
I am indeed trespassing. He is correct. Come on, give me some cool. Ah, spice beer, I'll take that. He had to jump at that very moment. That didn't work at all. Screw you, I'll just do it this way. God, I swore I heard something coming at me. My own feet. Said, feet don't fail me now. It's like, feet, stop messing with me now.
Over the last year, we have confirmed that quakes are quite common, as we assumed would be the case given the Horst and Graben landscape present in the region. I am confident that deeper, more extensive grabens exist beyond the confines of the shield wall, but these have long since filled with dust and sand. Dr. Ehlers, over at the Sandworm Research Facility, believes that such deep desert grabens may serve as breeding grounds for sandworms large enough to dwarf the specimens found here in the Urg. A terrifying prospect indeed. Turning to the potential for volcanic activity,
take that. We have a lot of it, but I'll take it anyway, just in case.
Eyes on target.
Woo! No, no, no. Fire's bad. Yep, nope. Fire's bad. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need fire in my butt. No fire for me. Take that bandage, why not? I don't think I can heal yet, but that's okay. And the health kit, yes, please. What are you? Just in case mine breaks. I don't think it will, but in case it does. Looks like we got a Thopter under construction. Nope, don't give a crap. It's going to be a Rakathopta. Damn it. Damn it. Serious. What is this? Is medium? Small, I don't care. I'll take your food, thank you very much. You're not gonna need it anymore. Oh, that was bad. Much better. Yep, someone's here, alright. Got it. Got ourselves a proper little maze of flies. Good night, dear sir, or madam. Considering I can't shoot to save my life, I'm surprised he died. Oh, that's a bunch of them. That's a reach out and touch a fool from a distance kind of thing. Whoa! Hi! Bye-bye. Come up and stab a man in the butt while he's trying to kill people? What you doing? There's a lot of these fools, man. Must be a boss.
Eyes on hostile.
Golly. That was a boss. That was a lot. Poke your head up. It's okay. It'll only hurt for a moment. No, it won't, because I can't shoot. Alright, F this nonsense. Where's the flamer? Sniper trying to snipe me. How quaint. There he is. Got it. Okay. Check around here just in case. It's funny.
It's all gone bad. How did I not see this coming? I should have kept it small. Worked in the shadows. Tanks and doctors. What was I thinking? Of course that was going to draw attention. Now it's just like the Duke's household all over again. I wanted to rise too far. Too fast. And wouldn't my old comrades like to get a hold of Turgenhauer again? I'd be better off left to the tender mercies of the Harkonnen. Look, I'll find a way out of this. I mean, I always do. Maybe I can sell them out. Yeah. Make them think Norin is the man they're after. I mean, he's the kind of fool who'd happily die in my place if he thought it would help the cause. Yes. Yeah, that might work. I'm gonna have to work fast, though.
Wow, that guy's not a coward at all. Just make sure there's no bad guys here. I don't see any. Alright. Get us a band. Get us some fat loot. What do we got? What do we got? What's this? Oh, Americab stuff, yeah. 1400? Holy moly. Great. I didn't see Derek anywhere, and I just got some Imperial testing station records. Well, that's fun. Maybe he's held at the very end, hiding in a closet.
Greetings from Hassel Seraphim, Director of Desert Testing Station of Above.
Alright, saw no Derek.
There's someone here. Who's that?
Well, let's check around the outside just in case. Maybe he is here and he's just hidden somewhere. Well, I see no evidence of a Derek, so maybe he wasn't in this one. But we had a quest to do anyway, so we got that done. Good enough. And it's Atreides. Good, we'll get some rep from Atreides. How much money do I have on me? 29. Might be able to get some more Atreides stuff while I'm here.
I did not calculate seeing you today. Let me see what you have. Your work continues to impress. Notations of payments made, and a notation of delivery to the Stone Sentinel. Curious. Things will move more swiftly now. Get to the Stone Sentinel and gather intel regarding this canister.
Stone
Do
Sentinel.
this, and I will bring you into deeper strata of intrigue, with all of the dangers and rewards that come with it.
Oh, does that mean if we finish that, we'll get rank 5? Or 4, I mean? No way. There's no way one quest is going to go boop all the way to the top. I mean, I say no way. I suppose it's possible.
Welcome back. What can I show you?
Let's save all my money so I can buy the Harkonnen set so I have even more to build with. Because it's a lot of freaking money. Ooh, that was a weird map thing. Alright, here we go. Right behind us. What? Why is the Sleetal projection talk to me? Is there one here? Unless there's a big one out here somewhere. Maybe from that one. Ow, why is my shield off? Ugh. It's so irritating when that happens. Shield's not randomly supposed to just turn itself off. And I did not empty my bags like a dumb. Ow! Stop shooting me in the face. You're not supposed to shoot me in the face. I'm supposed to shoot you in the face. Didn't I just level up? How did I level up again? All I'm doing is poning noobs. I shouldn't be leveling up just yet. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Track down the canister. That's a lot of buggies. Broken buggies. Alright, this is not going to be a little place, is it? Oh, he stopped right when I shot him. I tried to lead him. Yeah, it's not a little place at all. person walks fast. Well, did. Ooh, look at Zoomy over here. This is zoom. Zoomy's on my mind. Why do they gotta move the second I fire? And why can't I learn how to shoot? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? There's a dude over there. Right there, actually. I'll see your pistol and raise you a sniper rifle. I don't see this place being a whole lot of fun if you're melee. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible, but it sure wouldn't be fun. Oh, yeah. No. We're getting all that. I'm up here where they can't get to me. Drop a load. Crap. Crap. Oh, aluminum's crap. Wait, how's my belt? It's getting low. I want to back up just in case. Here. Crap. Mark 4, reasonable. Power, I'm not going to need power. Food, there we go. Anything important? Nothing to take? Nothing important there? Alright. Right here. Always nice to have a chair for the apocalypse on a dusty desert planet. What's over here? Oh, never mind. Big boy box. You're not a very good sniper, buddy. Only turn around when I get it in your front door. Was that a good enough reveal? Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Shit. Come on. Come back out and say hi. Maybe if I get this sweet little band, you'd be like, no, no, no. You can't have it. And that was that. Oh, any equipment? Nope, nope, nothing there. What's in here? Money! Take those. Don't care. Drop that. How did I pick those up? House burst drill shot. I could check that thing out. Might be sweet. Track down the container. We has the container. Report. Okay. Now we got a report. My bag's full, so that's good timing. Where does this base go to? That maybe? Alright, I guess go the back, I guess? I don't know. Well, we've come this far. I wouldn't be surprised if stuff out front's already respawning. Wait a minute. Is this where we came from? I think that's where we came from. This was where we were going to. I got turned around. Oh yeah. Yep.
I see someone.
You definitely do. Alright. What is this new level of heights she will take us to with getting that quest done? I mean, there's no way that's going to push us all the way to rank 4, but I suppose it could be one big one that gives us big XP, but I doubt it. We still have all the Thufirhawat assassinations to do. I'm guessing they don't like that, but you know what? I don't really care. Alright, before we do this. Don't need that. I don't need that now, because I can repair my own. Okay. Just in case she gives me something physical.
I did not calculate seeing you today. Interesting. Let's see what you have. That does fit the profile of the Sandfly's illegal spice trade. A possible dead end, but I will have the sample tested. I calculate you're ready to participate in a deeper level in the game I play.
Oh.
Congratulations. Your work has been exemplary. I've put in a good word with my mentor, Thufir Hawat, Mentat to Duke Leto Atreides. I want you to visit him in person.
Interestingly. So now we go straight to him.
He is the finest man I know, the perfect Mentat. He has all the pertinent details of our investigation, but I'd like you to mention one more thing. I've built a strong case against the man most likely responsible for all of these deaths, an influential and respected businessman in Arrakeen. Ambrose Lucifera, scion of a minor house of the same name. I've collected evidence of corrupted business ventures and a connection to Captain Skorda. What's more, he knows several of the victims of the tainted spice and has been in contact with a Harkonnen agent. I intend to put a stop to this. I'd like Thufir's permission to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera with extreme prejudice. He's on Arrakis briefly, so our window of opportunity is small. You have my every confidence.
Alright. I didn't even get any money for that. Sad. Alright. Another level. Yeah, see, that barely moved the needle. The heck. Though, now we are on the Thufir quests. So that'll be fun when we start doing some big boy assassinations. What do we have from end up with money wise? 34. I've got some small amount in the bank, and I think I put 25 in a box. Still not close enough to be able to afford the Harkonnen set.
Sector weather alert.
Shit.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, I'm fine. I got time. It's back there. Blood to put up? No, yeah, a little bit. Ah, good on water now. Fine. It's good. Alright, so let's put stuff in boxes.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
We need to make the big boy boxes at some point. Alright, so what is this? Metacab, I'll take it, thank you. House drill shot. Oh god, I got a lot of stuff. House drill shot. 69. I don't even know what mine is. Mine does 104. I will stay with mine. One of these days, I'll be able to use those. That is not today. Alright, I got 50 there, 15, probably another 15 in the... We got like 80. It's not going to cut it. Need 100 more than that. Yeah, because this isn't going to jack. Oh, the ending of the storm lag. Alright, sand bike 4. Or Hondas will keep 4. 3 can go to hell. We don't care. 4. Let's do some gifting. We'll put the 3 up here. See if anybody wants to stop by and grab it. Free engine. Free lots of stuff. Free all kinds of stuff. Nobody wants it though. We don't want it either, so I think it's fair. I don't think anybody wants it. Oh man. Alright. I think that'll do me good. The next step, we'll head on towards the Master Assassin, Thufir Hawat, and we'll start working on some more stuff of that like tomorrow. Thanks for watching everybody, and have a good one.